asked a question and got the answer he was looking for.
I'm sorry I spoke over that moment. Elvis obviously.
It takes a while when I get it out.
Elvis gave him a feeling that he should go.
12,000 spot out.
By the way, if you see your opponent face up with kings here, you call with ace 5 if you're getting 2 to 1.
I'll tell you what.
Yeah, 19,000 totals.
Last night we saw the Hollywood Elvis. Today we've seen G.I. Joe Elvis. This is not happy Elvis.
He might have. He raised a bluff, and now he might have to call for math. CFM, as we call it. Call for the math.
38.5.
Yeah, he'll have to show his cards.
And he's approximately 27, 28%.
I don't knock you out.
He knows he's beat.
I don't want to know.
Such a nice guy.
Looks like he's got the pocket sevens.
Pass.
Watch him an 8.
I really feel bad that I said something right at that moment when he asked, do you have pocket sevens? Because Elvis obviously gave a moment of a flicker of something that Masters tasted and acted on it.
But Phil, a defining moment, Elvis losing that hand, a defining moment for Masters right now to say that he is here to take chances and gamble to win this tournament. It'll be Elvis in the big blind, who is not having the same magic that he did last night, but it's early yet. Early days here. And he can still tell himself that he's chip leader at the table. He's got over 55,000 there.
It's pretty significant. Probably the average stack in this tournament is about 30 right now.
Pass.
It's a little less than
Yeah.
King 9. If this is an unvigorated pot, I would have. See, I would have
maybe.
played.
Yeah, he took his foot off the gas a little bit.
2,500.
And this is the first time Harrington has moved a chip forward today.
Hi, Ben. I'm sorry, man, to see you standing there.
Marty in the tank here with a better ace.
Standing there. Did you play yesterday? I was afraid of that. 18 to 1.
It's hard.
I was on you at 18 to 1 to get it.
It's important, yeah. I mean, you have to make a decision. Calling with these kinds of hands like A7 are tough because
Raise to 8,000.
you're giving up position.
Pass.
By the way, Harrington can't keep going. When a guy raises and you haven't played a hand forever, you have to give him credit for 10.
$10,000 stacks? Yeah, okay.
Is Harrington really asking this question, or is he looking for a read here?
27,600.
7,600 that Smith has back.
Harrington, if he was going to make a move, would do it with 9-10 of spades over ace-5 any day because the chance of being overcoated and dominated is too strong with an ace-rag. But, you know, if your opponent has ace-king, you'd rather come in with a 9-10 anyways than ace-5.
Is this a wind-up, or does he genuinely sense weakness?
No, he's folding. He's trying to, in the future, he wants to be able to have his raises treated with respect. So he's making it seem like, well, I'm going to fold pocket sixes here, and, you know, or ace-10.
All right, I'm going to give it to you.
Pass.
You called it, Phil.
But it's a good. It's just as important part of the game as the betting and stuff, because otherwise they'll roll over you. If he insta folds there, it's no good. You can't insta fold.
Well, Harrington made Marty sweat, but thank God the young Belfast guy's got a bit of heart. He's young enough to handle it.
No, it's one old veteran in the game and a young fella.
Nice shot up and down here. 800 in big blind for action, Dan.
Dan doesn't like the golf. No.
Oh, geez, I'd say he's lost about 10,000, about 25% of his stats.
He's at 40,000. He's still above, you know, the chip average is 30-odd thousand right now.
2,500.
Is Dan starting to think maybe this table is going to require a change of tactics, or
pocket threes? Remember, playing a hand, play it with a raise.
We're in this vitamin shop in LA.
Here's a hand that's 50%. That's for sure. Well, it's a big fold. It's still 50%.
Call for 2,500.
By the way,
He's bought his stuff. I've bought
look at the spot that King's 9 in. I mean, he feels like I could be overcoated, this, that. You start writing scenario disasters. Meanwhile,
if you fill in this form,
Pass.
the whole lot, you become lifetime members and you get a discount.
Harrington has more chips in. You can make. You can be involved when you have more chips on there. What? What happened?
No, Marty Smith thought the hand was over. He's putting his blind for the next one, but Harrington hadn't acted. He's called Vaswani's raising the big blind, and this is something that we didn't see that much of.
Oh my lord!
Yesterday, these two avoided each other. What's the difference?
He can get a 10% discount. As a friend of
Well,
mine,
if Harrington, don't do it, Harrington. You're going to be taking a plane home early with me.
3,000.
What is Dan up to?
Yeah, he's making. Gus talked a lot about this. It's first bet. He's raising because your opponent has ace 5.
8,000 total.
You know,
the losses for the day down to 9,999.
you want to make them pay for their draw. This
Gotta
is
get a little bit back
time to
somewhere.
let go. I mean,
If Harrington decides not to believe Ram Vaswani here, he's going to be in a hell of a spot. Vaswani's got the set.
yeah, this could be bloody. This is. Oh, it looks like he's so smart though. Harrington is smart and he knows.
Long live the difference between men and women.
It's like if you're going to make a move, you want to do it with ace 5. You know what I'm saying? Because then at least you have outs if the guy has a set. But he has almost no outs. He might think he's 24. Yeah,
Pass.
just fold. Harrington does not impale himself.
There's no way Vaswani. He just doesn't show. He loves to keep people guessing. But the dynamics here, I mean, that may be the first time in about
Blinds and antes.
7 hours of play that Harrington's called the Vaswani raise from the big blind. And there's been tons of them.
Right.
Look at that hand one more time. Harrington peeled off the flop. Vaswani flopped a set.
And Vaswani raises because he doesn't know that Harrington can have ace 5 or pocket 10s or ace 6. Maybe he's going to be more involved.
And 3-3's had the king high drawn nearly dead.
Wow, the felt. Here we are, hanging out with Jesse May,
8 to
talking
play.
about poker.
So Harrington on the button. And Phil, I mean, you're in danger of letting people know how much you know. I'll tell you what.
No, whatever. I mean, the thing is about poker, there's such a wealth of information out there that there was a fellow that used to turn his hands over every time he won or lost a pot in a cash game. He did just fine because it doesn't matter if people know that you know. You know, pocket 9s. This is great.
Second consecutive raise from Callahan. And
I think at home the sentimental favorite is. Oh, this could be a little action. And Callahan is not going anywhere. This is his first hand he's seen that's real, an actual real hand. So.
well, Masters has stuck all his chips in with this hand before.
Or
but
less.
it's
He
different
did it with
now,
ace
isn't it?
7.
Yeah.
He knows that his opponent is pot committed. If his opponent had king 10, he knows that he's going to stick it in anyways.
Pass.
Wow, that image, the older fellow with spectacles, it really pays off. He wants that fold.
He's gotten a lot of free dinners off it.
Pass.
Another 2 on me?
2 to call.
Oh.
Just to call it.
Call.
Okay.
Elvis is suspicious. Or is he just being a sheriff?
2 players.
Oh, well, he's got a lot of chips.
29, 6.
Oh, look at this, a double gutter, a 7 or a jack for
Check.
Elvis. And
Yeah, Callahan would have got on.
it's a set. I was so focused on the double gutter. The double gutter got there. And now look at this. Callahan playing cautiously.
Checked twice. And now the chips are going to go on. Callahan's out of this tournament.
This is a strange thing. If Elvis bets, Callahan should only call, oddly enough. Well, maybe raise. You know what? If I got bet here, I would raise. And if the guy has a straight, God bless him.
That's 4,000.
He's got to raise. Yeah. Insta call.
Raise all in.
He doesn't, because it looks like it could be a queen 9, a 2 pair. It could be. You're going to put your opponent on a 5-8 or a 4-5 or a.
So you got to feel for the cruiser here. And what is Elvis doing? He has the nuts.
Why is he torturing him? Elvis, double check the math. Yes, it's a straight. It's the nuts. There's